football is in the air. From the 2. King. 45-29, much closer than that score might indicate. Left side, second level, first down and more. Malachi Thomas, and you just heard Wiley talk about him. He makes an immediate impact.
Here against Syracuse, we came to town right here in Lane Stadium, and number 24, we had to add him to our list. He wasn't even on the 2.
Call it 3rd and 6. 5 receivers to choose from, and he picks one out. This is right. End of the play, Miami appeared to strip it away near the 35. Was Porter. As Wright made the catch.
Well, it's another bust, and this has been the story of the season, unfortunately, for the Canes, but able to come and make up for it, knocking the ball down. Williams, Avante Williams, looks like not only does he force the fumble, he'll pick it up as well. A nice little hop. Here's our first look at TVD, Tyler Van Dyke and the Cane offense.
Would have been a 27-yard play for Virginia Tech. Instead, out in the flat, and there goes the runner, Smith. And he takes it down near the 35 of Virginia Tech. That's a 30-yard play.
That's how you spring those big ones. Miami looking for some more big plays. They got one the first play of the game.
That's going to be a loss of 2.
Second down and long.
Van Dyke trying to put a little touch on it. One-handed grab attempt inside the 10. And made down by the 5.
Decent coverage. Breon Murray, stride for stride right there with him. A beautifully thrown football by Van Dyke. An even prettier catch. Secures it. Great big week against UNC. He keeps on coming here in the first today.
Now inside the red zone, brought to you by CPI Security. Van Dyke has the time. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Van Dyke with the TD pass to Frank Ladson Jr., and it's a 5-yard touchdown toss.
Colby Young, and then across the back of the end zone. Plenty of time. Good protection up front.
TD reception of the year for Frank Ladson Jr., the Clemson transfer. Snap was a little bit low.
Roll him right back in there and still be able to put good pressure on with a 4 or 5 man rush.
3rd down, sturdy pocket. To the edge.
Turn things around. Good look at Frank Beamer there as we saw those keys to the game. He's always been a big key around here.
Christian Moss gets it away. Smith wants a fair catch. Ranges to his left at the 19. Knighton is the back to the left of Van Dyke, the sophomore from Glastonbury, Connecticut, and Suffield Academy. Loss of 1. P.J. Prelo will wear the 25 in honor of Coach Beamer today. Van Dyke pressured, got it away, past the 30. First down to Brashard Smith.
Job by Van Dyke. He knows he's going to get hit, stands in there strong. It's okay to go low when that quarterback's out.
Van Dyke with the time to operate over the middle. Virginia Tech side of the 50, Will Mallory, the senior from Jacksonville, Florida. They got 15. And 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down. Van Dyke in a congested area and caught inside the 30-yard line to Will Mallory.
Wow, how about this ball? Good protection. The Hokies bring 4. Hollifield is all over Mallory except for his hands. Mallory strong enough to fight him off, pull that ball in, secure it.
9 yards of the run by Van Dyke. They hand it off. That is inside the 15 for Thad Franklin, number 22. Clock by Miami in this drive. Van Dyke looking right all the way to the end zone with touch and finesse. And too far for Brashard Smith. Jamari Connor. Attack 3 more on for the Miami Hurricanes, and it is good. 3rd and short. Virginia Tech 0 for 2 in this situation so far. Boy, that is right on the line and good enough. First down right at the 45 for Virginia Tech. Just 10 seconds to go. That pass incomplete. Lost the punt.
And so far, it's been one of the only things that's stopped them as penalties themselves.
That pass over the middle, a twisting grab made. Will Mallory. Then he took a hit. He is still down. Peoples made the hit. Mallory shaken up on the play that went for 20 yards. From their own 49. Van Dyke avoided the first wave, but not the second, and he goes down. Taiwan Garvin, loss of 6. Also there, number 6 for Virginia Tech.
They've done a pretty good job to this point protecting Van Dyke, but how about Garvin?
Franklin. Got it into Virginia Tech territory on a 12-yard gain. Jalen Stroman on the tackle.
He really seems happy with the Miami Hurricanes helping coach these guys up now.
Complete on the edge. Caleb Smith for the pass from Grant Wells. 403 yards of total offense against the Panthers on the road for Virginia Tech. Wells on third down. That'll fall incomplete, and it's followed by 2 yellow penalty markers. I double-checked that one with Cameron Gorby, Sports Information, Miami. Wells on the run. Had to heave it into the Miami bench on third down.
ACC, one of the most in the country. Here's a third down pickup, and then some.
Brown all the way up near midfield. 19 yards. Forward to that game next week as Miami will host Duke. Brown got the direct snap.
Yeah, there's a nice little wrinkle on these short yard. Good pickup on first down. That certainly helps things out the rest of the way.
On second and short, Stanley makes a move and dives for the 35-yard line. He's inside of it. He's got the first down for Miami. Fake, pass, caught, inside the 20.
Arroyo's out for the season. Can't afford to have him home.
Van Dyke, laser to the end zone. One-handed grab back of the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Colby Young. How about that throw for 17 yards and a score for the Canes?
These throws here that Tyler Van Dyke has made here in the first half today, it makes it almost unbelievable that he's struggled at all. He's right back to that form at the end of last season. I mean, Dax Hollifield, again, earlier against Mallory, he was hanging all over him, but they complete the ball. This time, it can't get any better. The coverage in a very tough situation for a linebacker. Good. Excellent job of tightening up. Might have given him a freebie here. Yes, they did. Flags down. So we'll get another shot here at this one.
They had only had 28 penalties all season. This is third and short. The pile moves to the 36-yard line. Grant Wells hung on to it and got 2. 31st consecutive meeting between the programs. Wells, daylight up the middle. Trying to get out near midfield, and there's a penalty marker thrown in the Miami secondary.
15-yard penalty at the end of the play. First down.
And there you have it. Good shot at it right up the middle as Wells tries to get past that second wave. And the penalties are what's helping him on this drive.
It's now 8 against Miami. Wells in a cluttered pocket, and he gets swallowed up and lost 4.
Getting out there and getting involved, forcing a third and long now. Here comes the blitz.
Grant Wells goes down.
He was talking about the sophomore from Houston, Texas. He's going to come scot-free on the blitz. Corey Flagg.
The pressing matter is 3rd and 10 for the Canes. They'll try to run and get it, and will! Up the middle, past the 20. Jalen Knighton.
Right before halftime, able to keep the offense on the field. If nothing else, chew up the clock.
Quick release, that's Young. Just short of the 40 and out of bounds. Mark him at the 38.
On third down, 6 of 8 so far here today.
Van Dyke pressured, got it away, sailed it.
Here's a third down and 8. He flanks Van Dyke on a big third down as this defense tries to get off the field.
6 of 9 on third down for Miami. Van Dyke a strike short of the marker. And they capitalize on the first 3 and out of the game by the Canes. Wells with the time. He's dancing, and he's going down. The Canes collapse on Wells. Mesidor. Also Taylor.
It's a nice job up front, obviously, but also as they bring just 4. If they can get there with 4, it helps out so much.
3 sacks for the Canes in the game. Those edges will bend. Wells has to throw on the run. He's got him in. It's incomplete at the 40. Peter Moore sends it. It's a fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Brashard Smith falling down, but he made it successfully after the 54-yard punt. Trying to go on the road here at Lane Stadium. Breaking through the first line of defense. Out to the 35-yard line for a first down. It's Stanley. Mallory was the leading receiver coming into the game as well. Van Dyke has an open man. Latson Jr. They connected for a touchdown in the first half. There is a flag behind the play, James. Miami's won 3 in a row in the series, James, and 4 of the last 5, 7 of the last 10. They've split their ACC meetings, 9 wins apiece. J.R. Walker comes up to make the play defensively. Van Dyke with the time. Throws it near the 40. That is short of the first down marker at the 38 to Colby Young.
There's another third down and short. Hokies need to stay on the football field.
2 of 8 on third down. Great open field tackle. Malachi Thomas made the catch. Keontre Smith made the tackle.
This is turning. I thought it was Virginia's for lovers. It's for punters here today.
Peter Moore. Smith circles at the 35. Up that sideline and right near midfield, not quite to it. 49 yards on the punt by Peter Moore and returned by Smith, 16 yards. Florida State is playing Clemson today. First down and more, barreling his way. That's Thad Franklin.
22, the big banger at 240. It looked like he was looking for someone to hit there for a while. Here's a flag.
3rd and 7 in the bright sunshine of Blacksburg. Van Dyke taken off. Gets hit at the 7. Made a 28-yarder in the first quarter. This from 25 yards away for the sophomore from Miami. Up and good. He's 2 for 2.
You know, it's almost like it's contagious. The bad things. You go backwards 5 yards, and then you got one of your star players dropping the ball like that in Thomas.
Second down. They stop Wells. Mitchell Agut. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. A rapid third. Wells with the time. Off the fingertips of the intended receiver, Smith. There was activity late in the play. Third 3 and out this half for Virginia Tech. Smith will let it bounce. Field it and get wrangled. 54 yards on the punt from Peter Moore. You know, I was talking about starring roles for the 4th coming up. Bates also a star in the movie Waterboy. But you already knew that. Knighton. That's the most by a quarterback against an FBS opponent this season. Not going to be able to throw this one. Thanks to the Virginia Tech defense and Taiwan Garbett. It's another sack for him.
Hands are so important there. Bottom on the edge there, rushing coming underneath. And if you're not using those hands and you're chest to chest, you're all tied up with those offense. And Garbett, who's been banged up, playing in his 5th game here today with a nice play.
DJ Harvey is deep. Fields it, 36-yard line, and it's covered. The punt was 47 yards from Lou Headley. John F. Kennedy Jr. Wells threw it. First down yardage up past the 45-yard line for Lofton.
A nice drive, and you do that with back-to-back good plays. Here you go on the ground.
So while he runs that one for a first down, James, he is 12 of 20 through the air for 88 yards. He got 12 on the scamper.
Could get interesting.
Offensive coordinator Tyler Bowen needs to get creative at this juncture. Out of a sturdy pocket with the time, incomplete.
Pass to the face. Defense, number 81. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Got to be careful with those hands.
Wells. He got out of the pocket. Take the pass going down the sideline. Wells makes a cut at the 5. He stepped out. Stepped out at the 10.
It's a little Sandlot style here. That pump fake when you're down the field. Give him a little pump, frees the defender, and then turns it upfield. A little bit of grit. There's a step out at the 10-yard line. Nice call by the official.
17-yard run, James, is the longest play from scrimmage today. First time in the red zone. They are last in red zone offense this season. Wells sacked. Leonard Taylor the third. Loss of 5. A sack for the Canes.
Right here, 90. Watch Messidor off the edge. That's beautiful. Excellent job by the transfer from Westford.
How about just 2 for 10 on third down? Out on the edge. Racing to the pylon and diving. Malachi Thomas and a touchdown. Virginia Tech. What a play by Thomas.
Wells knows who to get it to. 24, like Kiefer Sutherland. When it's all on the line, it's 20-7.
Will Ross for the extra point. 14 yards on the TD score. How about Miami rolling out in a 5-receiver set? All of a sudden, this game's got a little juice. Room to run, first down and more. Brashard Smith, one of those 5 receivers. He got 14 yards. Well short of the first down. Miami needed to get to its own 49-yard line.
There's all kinds of time in this football game for Virginia Tech.
Headley's punt takes a Miami bounce, trickles down inside the 5 of 14 yards in this quarter from Grant Wells. They'll operate from his end zone. What a great catch on the edge. Thomas, first down, flag is out.
Now another huge third down with their backs to their own goal line. They use them again to move the chains.
And he's coming off a foot injury. That pass is complete. This is Wright. He's past the 30-yard line, and that'll move the chains as well. 12 yards on the play. Trying to convert on third down again, and that pass is incomplete. Virginia Tech's working on a 5-game winning streak in this series against the Wolfpack. Van Dyke has an open man at the 45. That is a well-devised play, and it finishes with a pass to Jaleel Skinner in open space for 24 yards.
And then run it to the paint.
4 receivers to choose from. Van Dyke has to heave it. That's out of bounds. Colby Young, the closest Miami receiver. Miami was ready.
A couple little plays. It hasn't been very pretty for Virginia Tech offensively.
At the 25. Catch and a move. Lofton still fighting his way up to the 40.
Miami can match with the substitutions. And here we go.
From the 41. Wells was looking deep, and the pocket folds in. Mesidor again, he is living in that backfield. The 5th overall sack for the Miami defense.
And again, one thing that's impressed me, not only the ability to get there with 4, but to get rid of these, have a feel for what that quarterback's doing. Staying watch was Mesidor, and man, he's making me look good here today.
Wells on 3rd down. Exits the pocket. He's got some room to go. He's looking at that marker, and he gets ripped down to the turf and knocked down, and all kinds of flags come out. Both of those numbers, penalty-wise, the most this season for the Canes in a game. Wells down the sideline. Flag is out. Jalen Jones was going down that sideline for Virginia Tech. Penalty makes it 3rd and very long. Pass completed to 20-yard line. Over the middle, twisting, catch made, inside the 5, Nick Gallo. They got it on 4th down. They'd only been 2 of 8 all season on 4th down. 4th and 10 for Virginia Tech on this drive, and it's Gallo.
Wow, and it's an even better catch than Great catch, great throw, back-to-back catches there for Gallo. He got cut down the last time. Now he's got him knocking at the door.
1st and goal, that's Wells trying to batter his way to the goal line, and he's in for the Hokies. A 3-yard touchdown run. Grant Wells
goes back across the grain, catches that ball with his hands, and how about the quarterback, Grant Wells? Gutty goes head-to-head with Corey Flagg and able to roll in. Got everything going their way for him for the most part here today. But now, a touchdown away, Tom, from being in the lead with 3:20 remaining.
0 rush yards for Miami in the quarter. They'll throw it. They got nothing, and they're going to have to like it. Loss of 2. Out to Brinson. Complete past the 40. Van Dyke with a strike.
Well, he doesn't have Mallory as big tight end anymore, so he looks for another big man. 6'4", 205. Secures this football. They're going to be going after it here.
Van Dyke has it. Van Dyke first down, 45-yard line. Miami will come out with the decision. They do need to snap it one more time. They do it. Van Dyke made that run on 3rd down, and that sealed it for Mario Cristobal and the Canes. Don't forget, next week, 12:30. These Miami Hurricanes to host the Duke Blue Devils. Our final score, 20-14.